Hey, what's up? My name is Jonathan Fink, and this is my audiobook series, free on YouTube. Up next, Spirits of the Gridiron, Volume 1, Chapter 40, The Homecoming Game. The Super Conference collapsed like a house built on sand. Arrogant, bloated, and soulless, it had grown fat on greed and self-congratulation. The cracks were already there. Empty luxury suites in billion-dollar stadiums. Players refusing post-game interviews due to unpaid NIL promises. Fans trading ESPN subscriptions for Twitch streams of College Football League walk-ons. But the final blow came in Tuscaloosa. It was Alabama versus Georgia, both flagships of the Super Conference. Prime time, national TV, corporate ads running every other play. And yet, the cameras couldn't mute the crowd. CFL, CFL, CFL. The chant rolled like thunder. At first, a whisper, then a rebellion. It was no longer a slogan. It was an uprising. ESPN scrambled to cut the feed. Too late. The clip hit social media within seconds. Within an hour, it had 10 million views. By the end of the week, every remaining program in the Super Conference had applied to join the College Football League for Season 3. College Football League belonged to the people again. Beck Jordan entered his junior year as more than just a quarterback. He was a myth in shoulder pads, a living legend. He was a symbol of what football could be when stripped of ego and excess. Coaches gossiped. He's not just playing, he's channeling something. In press conferences, Beck deflected the praise. I'm just doing what the game asks of me. But in private moments, back in the Simpson College chapel basement, with the beer pong council, he admitted something deeper. It feels like the football gods are still with us, like we're not done yet. But far beyond the locker rooms and league meetings, in a dark dimension, the Power Lords watched, banished but not broken. They no longer sat on thrones of media rights and playoff brackets, but they still had wrath and reach and one final card to play. If we cannot break the College Football League, they said, we will break its heart. Week 3, homecoming game, Simpson at Yale. The Yale Bowl, a cathedral of old college football. It was more than a game. It was a pilgrimage. For Beck, it was a full circle. The kid no one recruited. The D3 walk-on redshirt now quarterbacking a Division I program in a nationally streamed showdown. The game was tied midway through the second quarter. 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. Beck rolled left. The pocket collapsed. He tucked the ball and ran. One defender, then two. A spin. A juke. He danced past the safety and lunged for the first down marker. And then a scream. From Beck. From the crowd. From the football gods above. A late hit. A helmet to the knee. He flipped midair. The ball jarred loose, skidding toward the sideline. He landed awkwardly. He didn't get up. Time slowed. Trainers sprinted. Coaches knelt. The crowd stood silent, hands over mouths, unsure whether to pray or cry. Beck's eyes searched for the sky. Please, he cried out, don't take this away from me. But the football gods did not answer. Diagnosis: torn ACL, torn MCL, partial meniscus damage, out for the season, out for everything. The rest of the game was a blur. Simpson fell to Yale 34-14. After that, the collapse. No leadership, no spark, no Beck. Receivers ran wrong routes. Linemen missed blocks. The defense gave up big plays like a faucet with no shutoff valve. Simpson dropped 4 straight games, then 6, then 8. They finished the season dead last. And in the cruel calculus of promotion and relegation, last meant one thing: relegated to Division Two. The headlines wrote themselves. Simpson falls from CFL darling to D2 debris. The league that gives and takes. Was Beck Jordan too big to fail? In the shadows, the Power Lords watched with glee. In the Simpson Chapel basement, Madison Clark was alone. She walked around the chapel and lit all the candles. She sat down on a bench as the candles flickered with divinity. She prayed for Beck to have successful knee surgery and a speedy recovery. End of chapter 40. Up next, chapter 41, The Wishbone. If you enjoyed that chapter, please smash the like button. If you really enjoyed it, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. God bless.